What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Know it's been a minute. We appreciate y'all following through, coming back, kicking it with us again. Episode 208. It's been a long time coming. Let's get to it.
It's been a long ass time. It's been a long ass time.
All right, now that we back, before we get started, what we drinking today, bro? What we drink?
I'm
What
reading it or you reading it?
You can read it. You want me to do it? It's an easy one.
This nigga gonna look at the name and then say, you want me to do it? Nigga.
Angeline Vineyards, all right? It's a Pinot Noir from California, 2023.
13.8 on the alcohol, what's the name? So,
word?
There you go. 13.8, so you know if you get snowed in, that's a drink to grab, you know what I'm saying?
I'll let you do the honors.
Oh.
I'll let you do the honors.
Appreciate that.
So while you do that, let's get right into business, all right? Now, it's probably a debate as old as time, but we never had it yet. And it just resurfaced. Mr. Cam Newton himself, he was pressed on the fact that he says no friends from the opposite sex, especially ones that look good. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So I think we should talk about that. Like, how do you feel about that now that, you know what I mean, I've been had a partner. You got a little situation, you know what I mean? A big situation. Don't say little, I ain't. You got a big situation, you know what I'm saying? I apologize. I didn't mean that. But anyway, you got a big situation.
Curse him out if you want.
Yo.
That's on him.
Listen, how do you feel about that, bro? Do you feel like...
You give me your answer first.
My answer first?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say this. So I guess we got to show a little bit of the clip. This to kind of privy the audience. So we'll do that right now.
Do you have any platonic relationships in your life right now?
With the woman?
Yeah.
No.
Is that by choice?
I'm not about to be around no woman platonically because I'm not about to play them type of games.
Is it self-control?
I'm not about to have her around playing like I don't think that she's attractive.
Is it possible to think someone's attractive and still behave yourself?
I know me.
You know you, okay?
I know me.
And what that mean?
That means if I'm around a woman long enough, I'm going to find something good in her that attracts me.
If I take the word friendship off of the table, do you have platonic relationships in your life that involve women?
I just told you, I don't have no attractive woman that I'm cool with that I do not have plans on stabbing.
Damn, Cam.
Okay, so listen, not totally wrong, because I'm in the realm of this, right? You can only do what you can handle, and everybody's situation is different. So you can't, like, there is no right or wrong. I think it's all about how you operate as a person and you not lying to your damn self. Can you handle that? Can you handle it? And can you be honest with yourself?
I end up answering it first any fucking way, right? I think for me, no best friend, yeah, it's cool. I think it's a limitation to certain things though.
What do you mean by that?
Like, yeah, you have a male friend, or best friend, whatever, cool. Gay, not gay, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like...
Let me stop you. What do you prefer?
To be honest, I don't care either way.
All right.
My point of view, if you honest with yourself and you honest with me and you're like, yo, we just friends, there's nothing going on. I can't sit there and be like, oh, well, you fucked up for having, no, you can't be friends with that person no more because I came along or whatever. Like, if y'all are naturally friends and it's organic and it's natural and there's no, like, oh, and then the other thing is too is that friend don't owe me nothing. They owe you friendship, right, relationship, whatever. And then it's like, if that was to ever go in a situation where it was going to cross the line, it's up to you to stop that shit.
Right.
You know? It's not up to, it's not for me to be like, oh, well, you know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, well, like, we did something because he came on to me, or just like, you just as at fault. You feel me? And is you cool with it? Like, is you comfortable? Let them go hang out or go get drinks and shit like that. And then knowing that it's not some old weird shit going on. And some people uncomfortable. Some people just naturally uncomfortable because they never had that before. You know, like it's uncomfortable. So I think every situation, every relationship is different. But for me personally, like, I guess I'm in a situation, or I'm in the realm of like, my confidence is on 1,000. So like, I'm not really worried about it. And if that's something that she decided to do, then that's kind of on you. You know what I mean? Because then it's gonna come out at some point probably, or something gonna happen. I'm gonna find out, or whatever. And even if I don't, you gotta walk around with that conscience, and you gotta walk around with that knowing that you did something to me. So it just is what it is. Like I believe in being in a relationship and not having to being happy with your person and not worrying about outside shit. And I feel like that's one of the things that's just outside noise. Yo, is your girl cheating, or is your dude cheating, or are they doing this and that? Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, that's like even going through the phone shit. Like, why? Do we trust each other? Do we not trust each other? We gotta check each other's phone. Like, that's just keeping.
Yeah.
That's like on some security shit. Like, I gotta check your shit. I gotta check your social media. I gotta check your phone. Like, I don't do that shit. I do that shit to my kid.
Yeah.
I'm making sure they cool. And, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But
especially if somebody never really gave you a reason to do so.
never gave me a
what I mean?
reason.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, we happy, shit like that. It's just, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. Whether you checking that shit all the time, or you not checking
Yeah,
it
because
all
all
the
that means
time.
they just gonna get better at hiding. Like, oh, this,
Yeah, or it's
find
like,
another avenue.
exactly.
And vice versa. But yeah, I agree, man. And like on my side of the fence, a lot of times you already know the person's friends. And, you know what I mean? So like, obviously you get a new job or something like that. Very rarely do you kind of just pop up with new friends. You know what I mean? If you're everything is status quo. But there is situations like you get a new gig and you know, if the person's attractive, they're going to attract, whether that be how they look or whether that be how they carry themselves, their personality. You know what I mean? I don't be wanting to be controlling, and that take too much energy.
Yeah, it do. It
take
take way
way-
too much energy.
it take way
like,
too
I ain't
much-
got that. Like, I gotta put that shit into so many other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in most cases, it's one of those things where it's like, yo, like, all right, that's your friend. It's one thing if y'all can't never all go do something. Like, all right, that's only your friend over here. Like, that's kind of weird.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right,
get what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, look, people gonna do what they want to do. I am in the mindset of, man, you let people do what they want to do, so you see what they rather do. Period. But I do also understand, like, we go through seasons of strength and go through seasons of weakness. I know, you know what I mean, you said your confidence is on the beam. It's gonna be some times where you're feeling a little bit insecure. You know what I mean? And you gotta be honest with yourself then too, because you could also, everything could be the same, and you get into one of those low, you know what I mean, one of them lows where you low and it's like, the very same things could be playing out, but in your mind, it's totally different. It's like, you cheating on me? You know what I'm saying? Or just something stupid.
I think for that, like, you go to your partner and you can get reassurance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I can come to you and be like, yo, and I think it's a maturity thing, like, where you gotta honestly look at yourself and be like, what's really making you insecure?
Exactly.
Right? So is it the fact that she going out with a dude? Because it's all in how you look at it too. Is she going out with a dude or is she going out with a friend? Right? Dude, that's a friend, right? But would it be the same way if it was a woman and she was gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you feel comfortable with that? Would you feel comfortable with the boy being gay or he bisexual, whatever, and they hanging out?
I think unpopular opinion, people will prefer it that way if it's going to be
Gay boy? But then it's like, what if it throw you for a loop, right? On some crazy shit and a nigga like you. You know what I'm saying?
you not see you going left because like then we
Then
all
it's weird, right? So it's like, careful what you ask for type shit too. It's like, yo, you could be in this situation, you could be in that situation, you could be in 1,000 situations and be like, damn. And I think personally, you having the confidence just makes you more attractive anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, your girl being out, like it's one thing for me to sit there and be like, oh, you cheating on me, you fucking with this nigga, you keep going out with this nigga, da, 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 da. And then some women might be like, or some people,
You already
might be
accusing
like,
me. I'm just gonna
I
do
might
it.
as well go do it because you keep accusing me of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there might be another thing where your woman might be like, damn, my nigga really trust me. I would never do nothing to fuck that up. And we got something good going, right? Whether you've been together 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, whatever. Like, damn. But then, you know, some people, and you gotta know your person too. I think that's what it comes down to.
But that's why, like, even in this conversation, like, I wanted to keep it with us because here's the thing. You know, you hear all the time, women cheat better than men, men sloppy, this, that, and the third. But I also truly believe that women do hold it down more. Like, I feel like they don't struggle as much in that area as we do. Like, I think they can have platonic relationships way easier than we can. Have you ever, like, I know in the past, like, well, if you working at a job, maybe it's like 1 or 2 women there and they're not that cute. After a while, they gonna start getting cute. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and
like,
it's just because of proximity. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I just think like with women, it's just like they like, no, I got my man at home. I'm here when I'm here. I'm not when I'm not. And you know, I just don't think they struggle with it as much. I know, you know, anybody can do anything. I don't put nothing past people. But I'm just saying. So even when he was discussing it, it was a simple fact. He was saying like, yo, I don't trust myself. Every time I'm trying to score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So what I'm saying is like,
so he don't put himself in them situations because he know how he is.
Exactly.
And I think that should be just the focus on everybody. Like, just knowing who you are. You be like, listen, I know for me, I can't have female friends because, yeah, like you said, I'm trying to score a touchdown. Or it'd be like, no, I can have female friends because I'm not even be on it and I'm focused into my lady. I'm focused into the person I'm with. I'm cool. They don't even look attractive to me because my heart and my desire is focused on her anyway. Whether we arguing, whether we, you know what I'm saying? I know for me, like, if I'm with somebody and then I'm going out and I'm doing whatever I'm doing, like I'm hanging out, whatever, and then me and her beefing, I'm not sitting there with somebody else and being like, oh, damn, sure you look good over there. Fuck this, we arguing anyway, I don't care. Like, that to me is crazy. Because it's like, you gonna do that, but it's backlash behind that. It's so much to deal with after that. Like, you're not about to just hit something and be like, all right, I'm done. That girl gonna call you next day. She wanna talk, she wanna hang out, she wanna do, like, it's too much. And then it's like, I gotta go in the house feeling guilty.
yeah, for sure.
Instead of me being mad and me focusing on why I'm mad and doing whatever, I'm dealing with that. Now I just do that shit into something else. For what reason? Like, it don't go together. Like, you never really resolve your problem. Now you're gonna go back home and you're gonna be like, all right, we cool. Cause you know you done did some fucked up shit, right? Or you're gonna be like, all right, I'm more lenient on whatever the fuck going on. No, like, it's like, that's when love come in. I feel like it's just like, if you love somebody, you care about that person, it's like, all right, cool, I'm there with you. And then it's like, if I go out and I'm like, I'm mad, I'm gonna go get a drink. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink, I'm gonna be mad, I'm probably vent to my homie, or I'm just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever, cool. I don't wanna see you right now type shit. I don't want, you know? But then it's like, what's stopping her from doing the same thing?
Nothing.
So I feel like it's the same time as like you going out and then you gotta do what, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. Like, your girl get mad, she leave out. She see a nigga at the bar, nigga approach her, yo, what's up with you? Then it's like, they run, you know what I mean? She run down on him and shit like that. Like, I'll be like, damn, right down on my bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we was only arguing.
Yeah.
Like, we can't argue no more?
Yeah.
Without you cheating? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. Or you say some stupid shit to me like, I was in a dark place. I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna be hot as fuck. Cause I've been in plenty of those and I ain't did shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't come to me and make an excuse out of that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Don't tell me, oh, I was angry. Well, continue to be angry then.
Over there?
Yeah.
Over there.
Don't come to me and no, that's not an excuse. You was angry? You should have did some more fucked up shit then. You should have just left altogether if you was that angry.
Factual. So I guess, you know, for me, and like I said, listen, bro, I'm human. My stuff changed. 1 minute I'm like here,
Right.
and 1 minute I'm like, what's going on right now, bro? And just you trying to figure out every single thing that's going on in your life, not even just relationships, but like I'm of the ilk of like, yo, I'm gonna do my best not to do anything I would rather not have done to me personally, and I'm gonna assume that like if I did some messed up stuff, it's gonna get done back to me. Period.
I don't believe in that.
Not like a karma situation, because I believe in God. But I'm just saying, like, what you gonna say? If you did that and come to find out it happened to you, what you gonna say?
Here's the thing. A person would tell you, I ain't get caught for mine though. They got caught for theirs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because now what if you get a person, man or woman, and they come at you and they go, that's cool, you cheated. I did too. Fuck it. Now where do you go? Now where do you go from
So
there?
those are situations you gotta be in them to kind of be accurate. 'Cause
what I'm
you
saying
would like
is-
to say it's like, all right, listen, I'm not gonna snap out. You would like to say it, but you do not
You
know.
somebody just punished your lady.
You put it like that. You put it like that.
You know somebody just punished your lady.
That's not funny, bro.
Exactly. But that's how I look at it. I'm not letting nobody punish my lady, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Well, what's done is done. So I guess it's just not your lady no more.
That's not my lady anymore.
Whose lady is it?
Whoever. I guess the streets, nigga. The streets. The streets.
Hey, yo.
That's where you should go.
What if she be like, but he didn't punish it. It wasn't worth
I don't
it.
care. No, I just see punishment. That's all I see. Hey, listen, here's the thing. You go out and you cheat and that shit corny, that's what you get. That's what the fuck you get. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Oh,
Okay. That's what you get. I hope, yeah. I hope it was whack. I hope you didn't even get your nut up. For real.
Yo.
And serves you right. But here's the thing. I can walk away knowing that I'm the good guy.
No, you're not. You're gonna walk away with that constant image burned in the back of your brain of your lady getting punished.
Oh no. I'm gonna be hot as fuck. I'm gonna be like, bitch, you stinking. You gonna have all types of names. But here's the thing. I wouldn't be as sick. Like I wouldn't be like, fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Beating myself up. I'm like, no, I could sleep at night and be like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You fucked
fact.
up.
That's a fact.
And I'm about to level up. And you about to be mad. Because I'm always leveling up. So
Yeah.
when I say that, that means, yeah, you would have stayed on the train of me leveling up, but you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's how I am. But it's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? Like you did that shit. You did it to yourself. You can't blame nobody but yourself at this point. Good job.
Yeah. I hate the fact that we level up dumb fast after something dumb happened. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't got nothing else to focus on.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
like,
all work at that point.
bro,
All focus.
I'm grinding. So, all right. Talking about, we was gonna go to something else, but let's go to this since we here. Talking about just attraction and kind of like, even with the example of working at a gig and somebody, you know what I mean, you grow attractive out of boredom or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna ask you this, can physical attraction grow for a woman? You date somebody
I'm
that
not
you're
a
not
woman,
necessarily,
bro.
no, I'm talking about for you, like.
Oh, to a woman?
Because we can only speak from our perspective. For us, it could go here. For them, like, listen, me and my wife, we got together, you know what I mean, in college. I know I don't look like I look in college, but she treat me like I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's a great thing. It's a great thing. But I'm just saying, like, you know, can you get with somebody that you're not really attracted to and that, like, with the aspect of, like, I'm gonna like other things later, or this is gonna happen later while I like all of these things now?
No, I can't. I'm being honest with you, bro. I am who I am. I'm not. Some people probably can. I can't.
Yeah.
Like, if my physical attraction not there, oh, God, cool. Because, like, I need, all right, here's the thing. Physical attraction be there, right? But then there might be certain things about your personality that I don't like. That'll turn me off. I might be like, oh, you like this or you like that. I don't really like that shit. That's just not for me. And it's okay. I'm not the world. I'm just me. And this don't work for me.
Yeah.
That's like, let's make it simple, right? You buy a pair of sneakers.
Here we go with the sneakers. Here we go.
You might not even buy a pair. You might see a pair of sneakers online you like. You go to the store, put them on your foot. And on your foot, you like, these Jones look big as shit. Or they uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like your fucking heel hurt. Or your side of your foot hurt. Or they don't look right with nothing that you wear. Yeah, I'm not buying these, I'm putting them back. They look good initially. Color you like, the style you like, but then you put them on, it's like, yo, they look fat, they look wide, they look whatever it is that you don't like, and that's how they fit. I'm cool. I'd rather pick something else.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like so physical attraction the same way. You might see a woman, you be like, oh damn, she cute, she bad, cool. Then you have a phone conversation.
And it's what?
Trash.
Oh man.
Trash.
If that ain't like high school 101, bro.
Bro.
Because you ain't got nothing to really talk about, and it's like, yo, you just know this is boring, but it's like, yo,
But she got the
cute, but is this is
cute, but that's it. That's as far as it go.
Bro. Yeah.
So for me, like, if I ever worked with a female and shit, like, they cool, it might be like cute and cool, it's like, shit, that shit dangerous. I start falling back.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I can't be cool with you. Like, why you don't go to lunch? Yeah, listen,
I can't.
You cool and all. You gotta find a nigga.
Nah, but listen, I've been in situations where it's like, it's been totally like platonic, but like y'all get so tight and this person's like so genuinely nice and like they genuinely like you. And like it might even be in a situation where it's like you chasing the ones that's like, they warm on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you know, I'll talk to you, but like, you know, I'm keeping it open, this, that, and the third, and you know that. But like, it's somebody that's just like, yo, like, as soon as you stop wasting your time focusing over here, like, I'm right here, and they waiting. Don't know if it's ever coming. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, let me give it a try. And it's cool, but it's like, in your mind, once in a while, it's just kind of like,
you know,
you wind up hurting them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know what I learned about that too? I had that happen to me. The girl I was in school with, we was cool. We talk all the time and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day she was like, yo, we should try it. Me and you, like, we so cool, and like, you attracted me, I'm kind of attracted to you. She cool. I was like, all right. And in a relationship, it was trash. That shit ain't last a week.
Real.
And I was like, I can't do this. This is not it for me. And I think for me, I think people are different in a relationship than it is in a friendship too.
Yeah, it changes things, you know what I mean? It does definitely change.
I feel like if a friend is like that, then they're not really your friend.
I wouldn't say that. Now, after you get in a relationship, it changes the friendship. But I'm not going to say like...
Because is your advice your genuine advice now, or is your advice given to me because you want me to be with you, or you want me to leave my woman, and then shit like that? Like, I couldn't be friends with somebody that was like that. And then it's like, if you got a friend, whether it be anybody, bro, anybody that's giving you advice and it's always negative about the woman that you with, it can't be always negative. Because I don't talk negative about my lady like that. So it's like, you coming with negative, like, you didn't even give my lady benefit of doubt for nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I sit there coming to you and be like, I think my lady cheating. I'm like, yeah, I think she's cheating. She's probably cheating. You be like.
But that's why it's hard with like having friends that's the opposite sex. Cause like you gonna talk to me and I know you don't like talking to my ass. Cause it's like, yo, like, but what you think, what part you think you played in that? And I know you be like, like, bro, just let me vent. But like, no, like, let's see both sides of the coin. If somebody feeling you, like you said, they trying to pull you out of that thing as quick as possible.
Right.
Pull you on this side.
Right, exactly. Instead of giving you honest shit, like if you, me homies, right? If you call me about women problems, like you marriage problems, relationship problems, right? And you like, yo, bro, this thing, and I'm like, yeah, but nigga, what did you do? Like, what part did you play in that situation? Or how did you treat your lady because she acting like X, Y, and Z? She ain't acting like that for no reason, nigga.
Right.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm like, no, nigga, you was probably wrong. Like, we've had those conversations.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Of course.
Right? Like, back and forth. So it's like, if a woman if you have a woman that's a friend and they not giving you that same type of energy, then there's something wrong.
No, facts. But I think we've both been in a situation, we live long enough, a lot of life. I think we've both been on the other side of that coin where somebody come to us on some stuff and we trying to get, like, come over here.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
No.
Honestly, I'm trying to tell you, I don't even feel right doing that shit.
No, I'm not talking about like on some slick stuff, but like, don't act like you ain't give somebody some game where it's like, all right, he doing this, so that mean that. But like it's a complete from
Yeah,
a perspective.
I'm gonna give her the game. I'm like, listen, yeah, that nigga on some bullshit. You know, like, bro, yeah, he did X, Y, Z because I know as a man how we operate.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, he might have. I'm not saying he didn't or he did. I'm just saying he might have. Now, everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he did or he didn't. But it's a chance. All right, cool.
I ain't gonna say this mug cheating, but it's gonna be like, yeah, that kind of mean that. Like if I was doing that, it would mean that.
Right, exactly.
You know
I'm
what I'm
not gonna sit there and tell you. And honestly, because dirty macking, I feel like it's not karma, but it's the energy, right? It's the universe, right? So I feel like you putting that out, and then I feel like the world is round, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's like that shit come around, and it's like, yo, you do that shit, and that's cool.
But you ain't
fuck
perfect.
around, not even get what you want out of the situation. You fuck around and get with her, and then she a dirtball, or the sex is corny, or it could be anything.
Like I see why that nigga was acting.
Yeah, I see why you acting like that. Yeah, this nigga wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like you could sit there and be like, damn, she didn't even give me the whole truth. You told me you was like this, and I ain't seen that from you since. You feel me? It'd be like, this nigga done lied. She been lying the whole time. But y'all friends because y'all both just lied to each other.
Gross.
Crazy. Crazy.
Hey, yo,
Crazy.
You deserve each other. Do me a favor. Don't even worry about it. Y'all deserve each other.
And the crazy part is y'all don't even know that y'all been lying to each other until
y'all in that close proximity.
Until y'all together. And that's not karma. You just put out what you got back. The energy. You know what I'm saying? It's the universe. It's the energy. It's the all that shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Now I could be wrong. I could be right. It could go both ways. I don't know. And I don't got time to figure that shit out. I just know what I want. Like I'm I'm so focused on the shit that how I want my life to look. I can't focus. That's small shit that I don't have the time to figure the fuck out. You feel me?
Yeah.
I've come to the realization. I feel like for me, as a man, as a father, I had to come to the realization. If I die alone, did I make myself happy? And then I just operate from there. So did I do what I do, the stuff that the person that I am or the things that I do them for me or did I do them for somebody else? So like if I go out and buy my lady something, or I go out and do something for my kids, is that for me or is that for them? And I do it genuinely for them, but it's for me also because I like to see them be happy.
Right.
Right? Me doing the extra, I don't know, the snowstorm came. Me driving to your house and digging your car out, or show you that. I do that for you, but it gives me joy to make sure that you okay. You feel me? Because like that's how I show my love. That's how I show that I care about you, right? Or I don't know, me calling you when I get up in the morning, me sending you a text, or just randomly telling you I love you, or just random acts of affection. Me making sure that you cool through life. It gives me joy to make sure that you cool and that nobody's getting over on you. So all that shit just is like that's how I operate. So like that makes me happy, and I feel like every day I could lay on my deathbed and be like I did all I could do.
Right. I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger on that one because I want to come back to that a little later on the aspect for me not operating out of that mindset and it biting me in the butt. But before we do that, in respect of us having good functioning relationships at the moment, I'm gonna say cheers to that.
Yes, sir.
Don't take that for granted, man. Don't take it for granted at all. I do want to talk about in that aspect of like just being equally yoked in a relationship, right? Being equally yoked, and I'm not just talking about what people, think like, yo, it's always money. Now that's part of it, so money is in there, but like, religiously, mentally, emotionally, You know, because I think those things kind of get forgotten about when you talk about equally yoked. It's always about, you know, are we able to level up financially off the rip? So
That sometimes that should take time.
and not only do it take time, it take the grace.
But why finances always got to play a part?
Well, I think personally, I think it does just for the simple fact that, you know, you happier when you got money, bro. Like
money
most
fixes a lot of
people's,
problems.
I think most of my own issues come when I'm tight, when the money's tight. You know what I'm saying? That's when you kind of arguing a little bit more. You're a little bit more on edge because you kind of just like
We can't
you're trying
just
to
do.
figure it out. You can't just do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Things like that. So I do think that's why it's like the first and foremost thing that people think about, and I don't think that that's wrong. But I just want to bring light to the fact that, like, it's things that you can do in the house that got to do with you contributing to being equally yoked. Like, all right, we spent the bread, but the lights is on, it's food in the fridge, the car's outside, the bills is paid. But in here, like, we got to make sure that we taking care of each other, you know what I mean, inside out. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what does that really look like, bro? Like, what does that really look like?
Being able to have fun even when there's no money involved. Being able to communicate. Being able to be affectionate. Being able to go back to the basics. Back to the basics, bro. Like you said, you met your wife when y'all was in college. Y'all ain't had no money.
Hell no.
Right. So bring it back to that. I feel like you got people that's, the money don't matter, the money don't matter. But you the same motherfucker that complain when the bill ain't paid. You the same motherfucker that complain because you ain't got no savings account. You the same motherfucker that sit there and say, oh, I ain't got no money in my savings, I don't have no money, da 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 da. But you say the money don't matter. So it's people, I feel like, fuck what you say. I need to see it. Right? You making me feel like I gotta grind 24/7 for us to be okay. That don't give me no gratification. That don't give me satisfaction. It don't give me like you love me. You only love what I can do. You love because we can build together financially. But you find any other reason to be against me. You can't sit there and be like, oh, well, you can't sit there and be like, oh, I love you. I don't care if we had no money or we do have money. You can be in a situation where you don't have no money, but you the nigga that's always figuring it out, right? So a person could sit, the other person, your partner, could sit back and be like, all right, cool, I'm chilling. Cause you don't got no stress, cause she don't got no stress on her, cause you know you gonna figure it out. Whether you gotta fucking rob, steal, whatever, work your ass off, whatever to figure the fuck out, right? Cause she know that you're not gonna let your daughter, you ain't gonna see your daughter starve or whatever. But what happens when y'all both having to figure it out? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like when you putting as much equal in, you are willing to do as much as she's willing to do as much as you're willing to do to make sure y'all cool. You feel me? I'm gonna pick up an extra shift. I'm gonna do overtime. I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? I ain't robbing, stealing nobody, but nigga, I'm searching for new jobs. I'm doing this. I'll sell my car. I don't give a fuck. Like, long as we cool. Like, I will change my shift at work so it'll work out best for us so we can save money. Like, what are you willing to do? Because I feel like as a man and we men, I feel like we not going to tell a woman, yo, you need to do this so we could figure it out. You just going to try and figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's up to the woman and your partner, if she love you and she feels like y'all have something good, you know what I mean? We could figure it out. I don't let you, like, we could sit in a mansion, 10 cars, yacht, plane, whatever. And then, you know, we going on vacations weekly, shit like that. And then it's like all that shit come to a halt. And then she like, oh, what we gonna do? Nah, nigga, sell all that shit. We can go get an apartment and we'll build back up. You know, it's like, oh, you got this order to fill? All right, come on, we're gonna do it together. Cause I know you've been working. I know you tired. So I'm an extra pair of hands. I know I can't do much, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna help you. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Or you coming home? I'm gonna make sure the nigga done worked hard all day. I'm gonna make sure he got something to eat when he come in the crib or whatever can be. Is because yeah, we a team. And it's not like, it's not like we're kind of a point where like, it's like, oh, well, wife or not, it's like, you my lady, you my woman. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's not where you should operate for somebody because y'all married or not married or whatever status quo is. Y'all partnership.
Yeah.
Help me out. you know, like you been home all day, I've been working all day, or you been working all day, I've been home all day, or make sure she cool when she come in.
Yeah. And I don't care what nobody say. Like, that married and like kind of together, but like y'all doing things like y'all married. Like, only thing that's different is the title. Like, Muggs ain't ain't really looking at it like, all right, I'm kind of treating you this way. I'm gonna treat you a little bit less right now just because we not married. Like, no, you should be doing the best that you can do.
I want to have fun with
time.
you and relax, like we married or not married.
Yeah,
we
so
together. I don't give a fuck, and I feel like that's not to cut you. I'm sorry, bro. I keep doing that shit, but married or not married, like y'all need to like be together. Mm-hmm. Like, what's being together look like to you? Be together. Like, be together. Kids get on your nerves, it means the kids getting on my nerves. You feel me? Like, help me out. Because the way you look at life, the way you look at a situation or anything might be different from how I look at it. You might have a different approach. It's the same way I say, take a vacation because you need to clear your mind and maybe look at stuff from a different angle. Maybe you have that other person to look at stuff from a different angle.
Yeah.
Tweak your shit a little bit. We can have constructive criticism. Yo, listen, I know your outfit looks great, babe. I love it. But you know, I like when you put that sweatshirt on. That might even make it look even better. All right, cool, boom. And to be honest, whether it be cologne, whether it be dressing, whether it be how I move, it's all for the relationship anyway.
Yeah.
It's for me, yes, but it's relationship. I'm not trying to impress nobody the fuck else.
But you.
Mm-hmm. If I'm trying to impress anybody, it's gonna be you. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That's what it is. When I buy new clothes or when we go out to eat or shit like that, I want you to have a good time.
Yeah.
And me seeing a smile on your face makes me happy.
Yeah. And that's where, words of affirmation, things like that, like maybe you my vacation. Maybe when I look in your eyes, we ain't gotta, and not to be corny, I like to look in your eyes, but like us being together in the same space, that's my vacation from all the bull crap that's going on around me that's not going right.
Ain't no ice in there.
No ice in there. You need ice?
No, go ahead.
Maybe that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff matters. And to me, what I come to find out is like, you want that person, you want to be that person that's helping your other half be the best version of themselves. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if revisionist history, you just know, like, yo, I don't operate well when my back is against the wall, or I don't operate well when I'm not getting my basic needs, because that makes my mind think that I need to be doing something that's not constructive to this, like stuff like that. Like, so just making sure, like, A, you being honest with the person that you with, like, yo, like, listen, bro, you cannot, as much as possible, I don't want to feel this way. And then, they should be able to open up to you and tell you, like, all right, well, if you're going to hold me to that standard, and I hold you to this standard where I don't need you to make me feel this way. And, all right, boom, we can build on that. You know what I'm saying? We can build on that. Because, the money ain't always going to be there, especially if you're taking risks. You know what I mean? Especially if you're doing,
And shit might get prolonged. Like, you might be like, we got plans to do this. Yeah, that got to take 6 months back.
Yeah.
For what the fuck? Why? Bro, I'm trying to build here so we can be art. No.
And that's not the energy. Yeah, that's not the, and that's not the energy.
Everything is sacrifice. You want me to be better, you want me to give to you, but you're not willing to sacrifice and do what it takes for me to do that. Sometimes I take a little bit of your help. Because if you wasn't here, I wouldn't have to do none of that shit.
What are you here for anyway if you're not helping me? Because what am I in your life for if I'm not helping you? Let's keep it 100%. Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? A lot of times, you be in relationships where it's like, yo, like, it's showing that we probably done grew apart, but like we stand together for time's sake. Like, no, like, this ain't serving me. You know what I mean? And if it ain't serving me, I can't serve you. So what's the point of both people being miserable? So like, either we figure it out or what we doing? We're wasting time. Wasting time. And you don't want to be in that type of predicament.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't.
No, you said it, bro.
All right. We can close out soon. But it is the New Year's. It's going to be February when y'all see this. So, like, new year, new us. New year, new me. I know, we already talked about that before. I'm not going down that route. But I'm just saying.
I'm going to repeat my fucking self every time. Every fucking episode.
I'm just saying, it is that time of the year. I truly, you know, I probably said this before, I truly do use going into a new year as a way to evaluate, you know, things I didn't like in the past year, whether it be stuff on the outside or things I didn't like about myself, and do like, all right, from day one, if I'm not doing those things and, you know what I mean, I'm replacing a bad habit with a good habit, like, that feels good to me. You know what I'm saying? It really does, and I really try to keep that. I really try to keep that momentum going. So, with that being said, you know, it's still gonna be people that are with the new year, new me. I'm cutting people off, this, that, and the third, right? And I ask myself, you know, because I do think, not to be long-winded, I do think that there is a time and a place for that, where it's like, all right, you know, moving into this year, I didn't like this relationship. This relationship seems like it's kind of come to an end, and you know, there's nothing to feel bad about.
I mean, I feel like outside noise is outside noise. Right? So what people say, what people feel about you or what you got going on, that's outside noise. That doesn't matter. And not to be long-winded, like he just said, I learned this. I was young. I was super young. This dude came to me. I was working at my uncle's detail shop. This dude came to me. He said, "Yo, you think I should put rims?" It was Lucerne when the Lucerne's first dropped, like the new shit. The shit was nice. He said, "Yo, you think I should put rims on that joint?" I was like, "Nah, I don't like rims. I feel like you should keep it clean. You got the tint, the joint clean. Just keep it clean. Keep your rims clean. Tire shine, you joint cool." And he was like, "Man, thanks for your opinion." And I think like a week or two later, he came back and he put rims on there. And I was like, "You put rims on there?"
Your opinion, young boy.
No. and he was like, "Yo, I appreciate your opinion, but I did what make me happy. Them joints make me happy." He's like, "But I've been locked up for the last 10 years. I put rims because I just want rims. That's something I really want. Now, whether they work out or not, I don't know, but I like that shit. And I got what I like." And I said, "Yo, all respect to you." Right? I couldn't be mad. Nigga, car, I'm gonna tell him what to do or not to do with his car, right? And that was, for me, what I took from that was, you gotta do what make you happy regardless of what anybody else say. And that's what I consider outside noise.
Yep.
Because I was outside noise to him, right? But being locked in is you just being focused. Like, I'm not doing nothing extra.
Yep.
So if he was focused, right, and he like, I'm doing what I'm doing. Fuck the rims, fuck the gym. I'm not going for no extra shit right now. I'm just focused on, all my money is pouring into whatever I'm doing. All my focus is pouring whatever I'm doing. All my energy is focused on what I'm doing. And if it don't have nothing to do with this, that, I don't care about it. This is what it is. Like the bills and all that shit, yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. But this is where I'm at. I'm not going out to the mall. I'm not doing this. Yeah, I made an extra $3,000 this week. But I need to get another building, or I need to get another this, or I need to focus on, you know, getting more contracts, or I need to, this is where I'm focused at. That's where I'm focused at. That's being locked in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm zoning into this.
And that's what I really mean, because, like, man, just me personally looking back on it last year, and I'll bring back the story up where it's like, yo, I don't think it's a bad thing, but it turned out to be a bad thing for me, where I'm constantly worrying about how to do something nice for somebody else, or trying to do, but like my way. Like I come up with this idea like, oh snap, like I don't know. You already said sneakers, so I'll say vacation. Since it's always sneakers and vacation every episode. I'm gonna book somebody a vacation. You know, I mean, they should love that, right? They should love that. But it's something that I wanted to do. When in retrospect, there was something that they really wanted me to do, whether it was smaller scale or not, would have been cheaper than me booking a vacation. But like you thinking like, yo, like, but no, I got this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no. But I wanted you to do this. And in my mind, it's like, well, if we keeping it 100, I ain't have to do nothing. I didn't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna cost me regardless. I didn't have to do anything. And like it just like certain things, like I've been going through so many of those type of situations, and it's no fault to anybody but myself, because it's like, yo, you doing too much. You must be.
So let me ask you a question. You ever do something for your wife and she ain't like it? And then how did that make you feel after you did it? If that happened.
Now, it's part of like, I guess the equally yoked conversation. She kind of like does a real good job. I'm sure I do a lot of things that is like, I kind of did it and it was something that I thought was nice, but for her, it's like, but you could have just not, you could have just this instead. You know what I mean? Like, but I have, you know, there have been some instances where I could tell it's like, it just didn't hit like I thought it would hit. Like I bought my wife something Louis Vuitton and she like, I'm not that girl. Like it's cool, I love it, but like honestly, like, you know, we could have threw that money in the savings. You could have gave it to me in my hand and I'd have put it in the savings, or we could have did something else with it to make more money. You know what I mean? And that don't feel good, you know? At the moment, it don't feel good, but it
feel good when you
for
were doing
what it did to me. I think it's opposite of what you may think. It kind of just trained me and like trained my mind to where it's like, no, I got a type of woman that you say you would want to have. You know what I mean? One that's like not, you don't constantly got to flood with gifts and it's not super materialistic. The problem is like, I still in the habit of doing for my wife what I want to do for like I'm materialistic, if I'm being completely honest. Like I am. So like I'll be trying to buy her something.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't take that from you.
I'm telling you though. Like,
I know. I'm just saying. I would have never guessed that.
Because like
you don't take me as somebody that's materialistic. Like when I think of materialistic, I think of super superficial. Like it's not like when I look at materialistic, I feel like people that are materialistic, like the brand or the clothes make you. Mm-hmm. I think of materialistic like you only buy things because it's expensive or it's a good brand or it's X, Y, and Z. I when I think of materialistic, I think of everything on you's got to be name brand and it's got to be high. I guess less of a word, like high maintenance type of thing.
I might want to do certain things like that, but when my materialistic is like, so I'm into media, so like I'm spending, like we talked about before, like I'm spending a ton of money on media stuff. Like if I could turn this camera around and show you the other side of my living room, it's a bunch of media stuff. You see it sitting right over there. Like you see it. There's not even a place to put it all. But like, that's what I mean. And just kind of like, and my materialistic is just that, doing too much. Like, Art never told me that she was in super love with labels, but I get it for her. You know what I mean? She likes it, but it's not like something that she requires. She's not materialistic. And I try to force that lifestyle on her.
Why do you do it?
Just because I do want her to have nice things. And when we go somewhere, like I might buy her something for the summer, and it's like, all right, when we go, like you can bust that out. It's not something you're gonna wear every day. You know what I mean? Or, you know, I try to keep her up.
No, I hear you. When you say materialistic, I really don't take that from you.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad it don't show to somebody that I'm with a lot of the time.
No, honestly,
I appreciate
like
that.
I feel like your media stuff is more like your business or like something you're working towards. Like I don't feel like I don't see that you buy these things because of the name. I see you buy them because it makes your work easier.
Yeah.
And it makes it the quality.
Yeah, of course.
Because I've had people come to me and be like, damn, what camera y'all use? I'm like, nigga, I don't fucking know. You ask that nigga, I don't fucking know. You know what I mean? Don't ask me, dog, I don't fucking know. That nigga done spent $2,000 on a lens. I don't fucking know why.
That's what it costs. It's
But-
not 'cause I want to.
But I also know for me, like if I'm doing detailing, you spend $2,000 on a lens, but I might spend $2,000 on products.
Yeah.
And you be like, you don't know what that shit costs.
No.
You just know we got this shit, and then we be doing whatever we doing. Like you might not know a bottle of wax might cost me $30, and they be like, shit, nigga, you just spilled $10 worth of wax on the ground. Why the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You would never know. You don't know how much an applicator costs, or the pads, or I had to buy all that shit separate, or the charger, or it's.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you would never know. But what I'm saying, what I'm getting at is that I don't look at it being materialistic. I look at it you being focused on your passion.
That's true. What I think about it, because like I buy sometimes I buy some stuff I don't need at the moment. Just like, oh, this came out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and then you just cop that, man.
You feel like we're all guilty of that?
Yeah, probably. But to kind of stay focused on what we were talking about. I said all that to say, basically, like, you go to these phases where it's like, yo, like, I want to cut out everything that makes me feel some type of way instead of enduring a little bit and growing. Like, like this, just having the discernment to know, like, all right, that got to go. This person definitely got to go. This, like, maybe... You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a space now where it's like it's uncomfortable from a standpoint of like, yo, we alone. Like, we locked in, me, my lady, my daughter, whether, you know what I mean? You see now, like, all right, we in the gym, we going hard, and it's not just for a vacation. Like, we going hard together, and that's spending more quality time, but also kind of just getting down on some goals and getting busy. But like, it's folks mad at us, and it's like, yo, we just kind of, you know what? I think it's time for us to do us, to focus on us and look up maybe next year and be stronger from the fact where it's like, yo, it was just us and we held it down, yo. We held it down. And now we don't even need the approval of the ones that we thought we did before, no matter how close they were to us at one point. You know what I mean? It's not taking digs, not taking shots. Not even trying to get back for, you know what I mean, mugs saying what they want to say, doing weird stuff, but like, just like, yo, you know what? We all we got, we all we need, And that's why that's my new year, new me, to put that out there. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we already
It's like, I
talked
don't
about
want you to like do that, and then next year it's something different. And
it's
then
always
like,
going to be something.
well, I'm
I've
saying,
come
I
to
say it's
find.
something different, but like, that's not still being your thing.
What you mean?
Like how people was like, oh, I'm gonna start going to the gym. New Year's, I'm gonna start going to the gym. Mm-hmm. And they go to the gym. Sorry, excuse me. You go to the gym, and then it's like, all right, 6 months later, you're like, that's kind of. Mm-hmm. I got busy. I got work. I got this. I got this going on. Like, let it be that for the next couple years.
That's
Like,
the plan.
let it be that for a few years. It's not you sitting there and being, oh, well, I'm gonna start New Year's came, and I want y'all to understand too is New Year's resolution or New Year's in general doesn't make you. You can do a new resolution in July. If it works for you and it's making you better, do that. Don't let the 1st of January dictate whether you're gonna start going to the gym, you're gonna start saving money, you're gonna start whatever. I'm not gonna stress about this. I'm gonna start working out on this. I'm not dealing with bullshit. Yo, you should be trying to be a better you every day.
Yep.
Every year, every month, every week, every minute, every second. and listen to somebody that can give you knowledge and wisdom. That's okay. We all don't know it all. And it's always okay to look at things from a different angle. And like we talked about in another episode in our first season about pivoting. It's okay to pivot. Like it's okay. Yo, how many, like, was it The Rock? That nigga was wrestling. He pivoted into acting. You got people that's acting, trying to pivot into singing or rapping. And that's on a bigger scale, but you might pivot from one thing to another. You might pivot from media to, I don't know, fucking music. Or you don't have to necessarily rap, nigga. You could be producing a fucking video.
Well, that's part of media, but go ahead.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm just messing with you.
But you could be doing the sounds and shit. You know what I mean? You could be the, I don't know, the producer of a song. I don't fucking know, but whatever it is. But you can always pivot to something else. It's not, you're not never stuck. And I feel like people get into a situation, they're like, I've been doing this so long, I feel like I'm stuck. And you're never stuck.
Right.
It's okay to take a leap. And you might take a leap and it might take you 6 months to a year to be above where you was at for the last 10 years. Because all you did was pivot to something else. Don't look at yourself ever stuck, bro. We human beings, we adapt. Our bodies adapt to everything. And what I'm saying it is being uncomfortable so you can grow. Because that's the only way you're going to grow.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know about dog grooming. I didn't know shit about that shit. That shit was uncomfortable for me for like a year straight. If I would have stayed and been like, nah, I'm not dog grooming, I'm just going to detail him. Like, I probably wouldn't be in the place I'm at. If I was in a situation where I was with somebody that I was not comfortable with and then throwing myself into an uncomfortable situation because I wasn't comfortable and be like, no, I'm just going to stay here because it's more comfortable than being uncomfortable, then I wouldn't be as happy as I am. It feels foreign, but it's all natural, which is crazy. And I think that here's I'm gonna tell you something crazy. You're okay being uncomfortable when it's something that you want.
What you mean? Like a goal? Oh, of
Anything.
course, yeah.
So like
Working towards
this,
something.
right? So you might have bought a camera for $800. Like, yo, that's the most I've ever spent on a camera, bro. I'm cool, I'm here. And then you might be like, shit, yo, I just paid $3,000 for a fucking camera. That's uncomfortable for you. Mm-hmm. To actually give somebody $3,000 for a camera. But that shit benefited you though. It did good for you. You've never done that before. You never been in that situation. You never experienced that. That's uncomfortable, right? It's like you did that, and it don't feel as uncomfortable because it's something that you want, and it's instant gratification, and we like instant gratification.
We do, but and don't take into account like after that initial dopamine, you want to make sure that it's something that you like long term. And that's what I mean when I say like even focusing like, yo, I've never like I can honestly say, and I'm actually a little embarrassed to say, like I've never fully just focused on just what's inside this house. You know what I'm saying? It's always what's in here, but also this, like I feel like I gotta help this person. And meantime, it's actually stunting my own growth and keeping me from being, you know, a little further along than I want to be. You know what I mean? And I don't have a problem with it if it was appreciated. And the thing is, now I'm totally to the point where it's like, yo, it has a lot to do with my daughter, that little girl, you know what I'm saying? And not just discounting my wife, but like, we both put so much focus on her and it's like, yo, it's super important that we raise a good person, but we also don't force traumas on her too.
Yeah.
And it's also super important that.
You don't think that's important? The traumas?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the goal, to not force those certain traumas on her. I think it is very important because I think that's a way to break chains faster. You know what I mean? Like first year, first generation college student, first generation, whatever, millionaire, first generation, just person that's not dealing with the bullshit, trying to play catch up from their past, past bull crap. Like, you know what I mean? Don't gotta buy a pair of sneakers because they never had a pair of sneakers. You know what I mean? Don't gotta, stuff like that.
Well, I
And
think
they're
we
able
talked
to
about that
focus their
before.
energy on something way bigger. Way bigger. Like, of course I want to get rich. Of course I want to, be super wealthy and well off. And I do think that will happen. But at the very worst case scenario, and I'm not holding myself to this, but at the very worst case scenario, if I could pass the baton to my daughter in a spot to where she has those things or she can
Grow from there.
You know what I'm saying? Then like you said, I can die a happy man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. And I don't, at this point, and I could be wrong, but at this junction in my life, I don't think that I can do that, focus on everything else. Like all these other grown people.
Yeah, you can't. Those niggas is not your responsibility. Them niggas
Whether
is
they
not
like you or whether they like, you know what I mean? Like, nah.
Them niggas is not your responsibilities, and every grown person has their own grown responsibilities. And you're not their responsibility. Now, when we get together, like me and you, you're not my responsibility, I'm not yours. When we get together, it's all fun. We talk, we discuss shit, whatever. That's what it is. It's where it stay. If you need advice, yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, bro. But your job is not to take care of me. My job is not to take care of you. Not tell you what to do, not tell you how to be. You're a grown ass man.
Mm-hmm.
And even with you being with your wife, same shit. My job is not to take care of you, make sure, like, my job is to make sure we cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm a sacrifice, yes. I'm a man. I'm always gonna sacrifice. But I need you to understand where I'm coming from and acknowledge that as a woman, that's your job. And regardless of how you show it, you need to do it. Like, be there.
Right.
I see you sacrifice. I see you working late. I see you working hard. I see you sacrificing. I know you bought a $3,000 camera, but I know that's for the benefit of making this better so you can make money or you can do this, right? It's understanding and trust.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And I think, not to cut you off, I think that's it. Like, I think you kind of just really helped bring it full circle for me in real life. Like, those are the type of people you want to be surrounded by. I know you talk about from your woman's perspective, but I'm just talking about in general from anybody's perspective. Like, if you can't give me grace or if you can't do your part the way that I'm, doing mine, or what, how you expect from me, then we don't need to be in close proximity, period. And I think that's it. I think for now, at least, it might change next year, but I think for now, that's the answer.
No, I think you need to take that and carry it on through the whole life. Mm-hmm. To be honest, and I'm not.
No, I mean, I like it.
Like, you my homie, and like I'm gonna tell you.
I like it. I'm just saying, I
shit.
just know how things change. Like, I don't want to.
Things are always evolving.
Yes, that's what I mean. So, like, I think that with that being said, like, 'cause I don't want to say, podcast is what, February, 1st or 2nd?
First.
We shooting this.
Yeah.
And, things just evolve and nothing's set in stone. And podcasts catch a lot of flack because people get on here and talk like they know it all. And it's not that. I want to talk as a person.
It's all the men
I
that's
want to
like,
talk as Daryl
right.
Washington, time-stamped February 2nd, 2026.
First, yeah.
February 1st, 2000. Is it the 1st? I ain't got my watch on, but anyway, February 1st or 2nd, 2026.
The first.
That's the person
Like
that I'm, that's what I'm talking from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all. That's all. Not, bro, being evolved enough to be like, yo, I'm not coming at nobody, bro. It's people, people throw shots because they can't communicate. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'd rather just, all right, I'll take it. But like pretty soon, it's not gonna work because you're gonna be stronger than that. You done made me stronger. Period. And I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it, bro. For me. Is that it for episode 208?
208. Closing out.
Hey, look, we appreciate y'all coming back. And we appreciate y'all
just see Daryl with his overalls on, his t-shirt.
What that got to do with it?
Tight knit.
I can't.
He got his muscles out.
I can't get on here naked.
I got
what
on,
I'm saying?
I got on a sweatsuit. This ain't got on a tight ass shirt. But what's that? A small?
I must look nice because
you do. You do look good. Listen, his arms was bulging.
Well, I just put some clothes on. I
crazy.
can't get on here naked. You know what I'm saying? But
this nigga, he lying, bro. Never mind. I'm not even gonna listen. That's my man.
You act like I threw on the Louis Vuitton or the Gucci.
Might as well.
You know what I'm saying? Well, let me raid your closet. You got that.
You got that.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Like in all fun and games before we get out of here. Like, if you will show up in your sweats because you know full and well if somebody say something, you gonna pop fly on them just like that. Like, hold on, don't play with me, bro. All jokes aside, we appreciate y'all. We will see y'all in about a week for the next one.
Oh man.
Oh,
and we still here. We still friends.
We ain't going nowhere.
We argue, but we still friends. We still homies. And that's one of my best homies. And there's only a handful of them. So.
Confessional hour. We must be drunk.
No, that's like, I was telling him before this show. Right? I was like, I really appreciate you, and I feel like I don't give you enough grace or enough, what's it called?
That nigga drunk.
I'm not drunk. I don't give that nigga enough credit on being the person that he is for me in my life. I want him to know, you're a good nigga, bro, and I appreciate you a lot.
You my brother, man. You gonna make me cry. We good. Know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
If y'all took anything away from this episode, I want y'all to take away this. No dirty macking. We're holla.
Yeah, it's a moment that's special. It's what happens. Stay down, the game bless you. It's what happens. Don't fold, the game test you. If you pass it, you gone, they can't catch you. It's permanent. I've been down, I deserve this shit. Rough Rider Rockefeller on my murder shit. Try to threaten me with the fame, ain't concerned with it.
But listen, what we will promise you is we're gonna be consistent. And we're gonna keep coming back. So we're not going nowhere. This ain't one of those, motherfuckers did it, and now they just off that shit. It was a phase, it's not a phase, it's what we do. So we here to stay.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We ain't like you, we don't like you, we don't like you, we ain't nothing like you. Goddamn, we'll snipe you. Call 'em from the ghetto. Call 'em from the ghetto. We